Hey, hey, hey. Oh my God. Right, okay. So, I'm home. A little bit sore, a bit tender. I've woke the cat up. I've actually woke the cat up. He's been asleep on the table, like, all afternoon. I'm just going to move back a little bit. Okay, right, that's it, Marley, you eat that. So, I'm a little bit tender, as to be expected. But other than that, I still feel all right. So a bit more awake than yesterday. I've had a shower. I've changed a couple of my dressings because I was like, don't like the look of those. They're like a bit mangy. So I changed those, had a shower. But and I'm quite swollen, like, which again is to be expected. But other than that, hello Marley. Hello Marley. Yeah, no, you need to go and lay down. You do. Yuck. Other than that, I feel really good. So I've had so many people reach out to me. And I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much. And I've had some people, Marley, no, that's it. I've had a few people sort of say, what did you have done? And you know, you look amazing. Thank you. I know, I'm actually quite stunned, to be fair, as to how good I feel and how well I look. But so I got the paperwork, and I've also had some people saying to me, what exactly are you taking? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on and I'm going to just run through what I've had done and what I'm actually taking, because do you know what, it's helped me. I really believe it has helped me, so if it's helped me, then it can help other people. So what I had done was, the procedure code was a P3190, which is a laparoscopic excision of rectovaginal endometriosis, including a rectal shave and uterolysis, if I said that right. So a laparoscopy of rectal and vaginal endometriosis, and also bowel and bladder surgery, and the general recovery time, because it's a very large operation, is usually 8 to 12 weeks. So for me to be sitting here now, and even yesterday, straight after surgery, looking and feeling the way I do, is somewhat of a miracle. I've had, this is the biggest surgery I've ever had, and I have in the past had, this is my 8th surgery over 16 years. And the surgeries I've had in the past have been more minor, and have been basic laparoscopies, hysteroscopies, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, to remove cysts from my ovaries, scar tissue from my outside of my uterus and my tubes, and so on and so forth. So just the basic laparoscopies, hysteroscopies, cystoscopies, you know, things like that. So this was a major surgery with a recovery time of 8 to 12 weeks. So from my previous surgeries, I was expecting not to be to be in hospital for, I mean, the estimated length of stay was 1 to 2 nights, and my husband actually picked me up just before midnight last night, because I was like, do you know what, I feel okay, I'd rather be at home. So I spoke to the nursing staff and I said, look, you know, can I go this evening, or have I got to stay in hospital? And they sort of looked at me and they said, well, your blood pressure's a bit low, but if you feel okay, then, you know, we can speak to the surgeon. And they all came back and they said, look, you know, we want to keep you for a little bit longer, but if you really do feel okay, then you're okay to go. And I said, no, I'm okay. I'd rather be at home. So they're all sort of scratching their heads and saying, no, you can go. So that's what I did. I left. I was home by the time my husband picked me up, because I was in central London. By the time my husband picked me up, it was about 1:45, 10 to midnight. So we got home, it was nearly 2 o'clock this morning by the time we got home, but I was very grateful for my bed. And up until the cat trod on my stomach about 7 o'clock this morning, I was in lovely sleep. And I'm moving around, I'm fine. Very swollen, I'll show you. I'll stand up and I'll show you. So I'm very, very swollen. I haven't been this swollen for a long time. And I've got my incisions in various places, as to be expected. But other than that, I feel like I'm at the end of my recovery period, as opposed to at the beginning of my recovery period. So that's what I had done. And I've got my discharge paperwork here. I would love to be able to read the summary notes to you, which match all of this, but unfortunately I can't actually read the surgeon's writing. But I think that's one of the cons of being a surgeon, is that generally their writing is horrific. I can make bits and pieces out and it matches what the code says, but can't read his writing. Can't read his writing at all. So, Marley, what are you doing? Can I have my papers, please? Come on, can I have my papers? Thank you very much. Okay, so what do I take? So I showed you this last night. These are what I call my little miracle pills. And I take 3 of these a day. So I've taken 2 already. So I take 2 of these in the morning, and then I take 1 in the evening, which is the maximum recommended dose. And they have that nice little pot that they come in, and they're called Balance. They're called Balance. They are vegan, friendly, gluten-free, toxin screened, and they're 100% natural. And they contain 60 capsules, so each pack contains 60 capsules. And they've got 7 key ingredients. It says, precautions for use: do not exceed the recommended daily dose. This product is a dietary supplement used in combination with a varied diet. Always consult your doctor before combining with prescription medication, and keep out of reach of children. So this is what I showed the consultant yesterday when he said, what is it you were telling me about a supplement that you take? What is it you're taking? Because obviously compared to my MRI and my blood tests back in 2019, it was like they'd taken blood and an MRI from a totally different person. So this is what I showed him, and I showed him the link on the website so that he could see what it was that I'd taken, or I have been taking, since April of this year. So the ingredients are Dong Kai extract, 200 milligrams, and this is per tablet. Chaste berry extract, 160 milligrams. Black cohosh extract, 160 milligrams. Gamma oryzanol, 150 milligrams. Hesperidin, 40%, 150 milligrams. L-5- hydroxytryptophan, 37.5 milligrams. Hey Liz, how are you? Saffron extract, 5 milligrams. So I've written down what each of those ingredients does, because I've kind of looked at them before, but I've never actually looked at what they do. But the consultant did, and he's like, do you know what? He says, keep taking those, because they have really balanced out your hormones. They've literally, he said, I've never seen anybody go from off, wherever they are, to off the scale with their hormones, for somebody with cysts covering their ovaries and stage 4 active endometriosis and severe adenomyosis, to normal balanced hormones and inactive endometriosis like you have presented to us. So he said, you know, they keep taking them. So I'm like, okay, I will. So the key ingredients are the ones I just read to you. The dong quai says, also known as female ginseng, to help treat hot flushes and relieve menstrual cramps. Chasteberry, to treat menstrual cycle problems and pain, premenstrual syndrome and menopause. Chaste tree berries may help stimulate progesterone. Black cohosh is used to control the symptoms of menopause, such as headaches, hot flushes, mood swings, sleep problems, heart palpitations and night sweats. Gamma oricinol is used for high cholesterol and symptoms of menopause as well as aging. Hesperidion is a natural remedy for symptoms associated with menopausal changes, perimenstrual syndrome and varicose veins. Saffron helps to relieve some of the emotional changes experienced by women undergoing menopause and perimenopause and menopause, such as irritability, anxiety and feelings of sadness. And then L5 hydroxytryptophan, don't know if I'm even saying that right, helps the body to produce more serotonin to regulate moods and promote restful sleep. It also reduces the risk of hot flushes. So that's what these tablets do. So that's what these do. And I've been taking those since the 1st of April. That's when they were released. The other... That's the front door. That's my father-in-law. The other thing that I take, find my front door keys. The other thing that I take, I've looked into, is a supplement called Soul. Hold on. And that is, it's quite interesting because I didn't realise that Soul, hello Mike, I didn't realise that Soul had some quite interesting ingredients as well. And I was looking into them all because I was like, well, I take them and I share them because I really like the benefits of them. Come on, Marley. I really like the benefits of them, but what do they actually do for me? And again, this is a supplement that I've been taking for a few months now. It's vegan friendly, gluten free, toxin screened, 100% natural. This is nootropics. And it was only when I was looking into it that I realised that this had some really amazing ingredients as well. So it's got, so nootropics I've mentioned already. Get Up and Go is one of the benefits. So the Mind I did start taking, but the Mind for me, I was too fired up to Get Up and Go, which is why I switched to the Soul, because I was like, I need to be more relaxed. I need to be more not all cool as a cucumber, as it were, but I just needed to be more calm, as it were, and the Soul said it was more calming. So Get Up and Go is just where you're firing on all cylinders, but you're relaxed, you're not tired. It supports your mood, so you're in a better mood, you're less anxious, you have a better appetite. So if you're somebody that struggles to eat, as it were, because you're too anxious, this will help. And it increases your energy. It has an immune support in it, so protects you from things like viruses and bacteria, so you're not constantly ill. It supports your lifestyle and gives you a spring in your step, so it's got life vitality, but it also has natural PMS support and balance. So for me, I'm less stroppy, less emotional, less crampy. So like if you get really bad PMS, like the cramps and things, then you don't get that. And I had noticed even before I started taking these that time of the month my cramps were less severe. So there are 6 key ingredients. Marley, there are 6 key ingredients that I didn't even necessarily pick up on to share with my consultant, but I'm going to share with him so that he knows that this is the other supplement that I think has really helped me. And again, I don't know if I'm going to say these right, but it's rhodiola root extract, and that increases resistance to stress, exhaustion and anxiety. Acerola extract, which is rich in vitamin C. It's used as an antioxidant and it may be taken to help boost energy and immunity. Oh, Bounty. I just need to take this off of Bounty. Bounty's got a tape. Thank you, Stuart. He's got, Bounty likes anything, and being deaf, you can't. He's got. It would be alright if he was actually wrapping something, but he's not. Right, where was I? So I've done the acerola extract. Natural marine magnesium, which reduces tiredness, fights depression, improves PMS symptoms, and can help lower blood pressure. Lemon balm extract is used to improve mood and cognitive function. It also helps to relieve stress, reduces anxiety, eases insomnia and other sleep disorders. You need some of that, Marley. Passiflora extract helps to relieve symptoms of stress and anxiety. It's also possible that this aids menopausal symptoms as well as insomnia and irritation. So there's 2 ingredients there that could also be contributing alongside the balance apps to how my hormones are now, that have in turn contributed to my PCOS, endometriosis and adenomyosis. And then the final one is grapeseed extract that can reduce blood pressure, improve blood cerebral flow, reduce oxidative damage and supports your brain as it ages. So there's actually 2 that I think, well this one for sure, but there's actually 2 that I think have been key contributors in helping my PCOS, endometriosis and adenomyosis to go into remission. And this has been since April this year, so over 4 months from having so many cysts on my ovaries that you could barely see my ovaries. Stage 4 endometriosis, active endometriosis, and severe adenomyosis, including a blocked tube and various organs all stuck together, to inactive endometriosis, and these are the supplements that I've been taking. So I just wanted to sort of run through, for those that have been asking me, what it is that I've been taking. So there you have it. I am now going to have a cup of tea
You all right?
Yeah, you? And Stuart's going to have a cup of coffee.
I am, yeah, thank you. What are you having?
And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon with the cat and the dogs. So I'll catch you all later. See ya.